thank you for joining us today, and may I ask how you would like to be referred to as during this interview?
Mr. Slasher is fine with me.
Perfect. Well, my first question comes from the fans of your work. What is your favorite killing tool?
That is a very good question. I've used many throughout the years. Machetes, knives, harpoons, knife hands, chainsaws, etc. But I think my favorite has to be the classic machete. The machete is just an elegant weapon from a more elegant time.
I think many of our viewers would agree with your choice, and can I say, the machete is definitely my favorite too.
Smart woman.
Haha, all right. Our second question comes from me. Why do you kill?
Why do I kill? Well, that's simple. I just do everything my mom tells me to, and she wants me to kill.
Of course. Your mom is such a smart, beautiful, and perfect woman. I can see why you'd follow her every word.
Thank you for saying so. Many don't agree or even understand. They're all like, "Oh no, Mr. Slasher, don't kill me. Your mom is dead. You don't have to do it." That's when I shove something sharp into them. And mom compliments me and tells me to get the rest.
And do you always get the rest?
Unfortunately, no. There's always the pesky final girl that stands in my way. She often is the one to temporarily stop me, although I almost always end up killing her closest companion during what I call the gotcha bitch move.
Tell me about that move.
It's where I let her and her closest companion think that they killed me. They let their guard down, and bam! I show up and kill the closest companion right in front of her, or she ends up seeing the dead body nearby, but I prefer to do it right in front of her.
That leads up to the next question. Why do you prefer to kill teens and college kids?
Oh, yes, well, that's because those horny shitlins are coming onto my property and banging like rabbits. I have made it clear time and time again to, 1, not come onto my property, and 2, to not have sex in my proximity. Sex is the ugliest of all the sins, and blood is the only way to cleanse it. Or at least that's what my mom says. So I kill them in the act. Them together makes it real easy.
I'm sure it does. Now, my next question is, did your mom teach you how to kill?
Mom helped me learn who and who not to kill. Well, there was no one off limits. It was more of the order that I should kill in.
And what is that order?
That depends on the group that comes. But in general, the jock dies first, then the whore, then the nerd, and the stoner. Sometimes, finally, the nice guy or closest companion. But that pesky final girl tends to ruin everything. She always manages to stop me temporarily. It is a pain in the ass to keep dying once a year.
How fun. So, how many people do you think you've killed?
Probably somewhere between 350 and 380.
That's a long list. How long have you been doing this?
Since October 1978.
Oh, you're quite the veteran then. Our final question today is, do you have any advice for new and upcoming serial killers?
First of all, I prefer slasher villain over serial killer.
I apologize for new slasher villains.
Thank you. And I would have to say, master the gotcha bitch. Have a basic look that is still intimidating. Be resourceful. Anything could be a weapon, and I mean anything. Get good at stalking and jumping out of nowhere. I will say that I had a bit of a talkative phase, but that was not as effective. Calling someone bitch 20 times in 10 minutes loses its impact after a bit, so I suggest the strong silent type. Gets them every time.
I believe that is all the time we have today, so thank you, Mr. Slasher, for coming in, and I wish you and your mother a wonderful day. Happy killing!
Thank you for having me. And trust me, I will.